here?
Onto the balcony below.
Nice. That'll be fun.
There you go. Very good.
So,
Doesn't it just feel better doing that?
actually it does.
It's much more professional.
So, entertainment system. Alright. If you had a lightsaber,
I like
and
how
it was
this is
real,
getting already.
how would you use it?
Oh my god.
I will
Wow.
field this question right away. First, I'd go to the doctor and tell him to prove that metachlorians are real. In the case that I have them in me, I would wield it and do all kinds of nasty shit. If I don't, I would probably sell that sauce on eBay. Because if I'm not a Jedi, then I got no business wielding that thing.
I disagree 100%. I would go vigilante all the way. Just fucking.
Your hand
I
will be gone
pretty
in
much-
2 seconds, dude.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Mandalorians are on the scale. You know what you're doing, you know.
Yeah. You don't know how to use a lightsaber.
Now, a lightsaber utility knife, like a tiny little guy, I'd rock that all over the
Family Guy
place.
cheese cutter.
Yes.
Be alright. Be
Blue
alright.
Harvest.
Yuck.
And I probably should have started out with this one. What are you guys' names individually? Let the people know who you are.
Chris.
Tyler Merchant.
John DeCampos.
Rex. I'm Matt Burrows.
I'm Lauren. I'm not in the band.
Matt is actually in Rare Candy, who performed also last night. Me and JD over here,
Yeah.
John, are actually in another band with him. He performed with us as well. It's 2 keyboards, bass, and drums.
It was rock sauce.
You will not hear them mentioned again in this interview.
And you're missing your drummer, you should say.
Yeah, Andy's not here.
Andy's not here. He's sick, unfortunately.
Mr. Porter, Andy Porter.
But he was able to muster the strength to come out and kick some ass last night. So tip of the hat to him for making it.
Yeah, he did rock. I got good close-up shots of him. He was rocking it.
He must have been so miserable. He probably couldn't even breathe. Just listening to him talk was
Poor guy.
like
You-
go like bleed my dudes.
He's also a nerd.
You guys.
Thank you, nice lady. I feel much better.
No problem.
Man's trying to ask a question.
Don't worry, I did it
Yeah.
earlier in my first interview I did here. I interrupted people, and then he was like, stop doing it. So I marked it
Fucking
down in my
ass kick.
notepad, stop interrupting, and circled it. You guys want to give a little history of yourselves? How you came to be?
I'll let you guys do
Well, me and John over here, the 2 original members, we started this. It was 4 years last November, and our old guitarist Ian, who is no longer with us, he died in a horrible car crash.
It was grisly.
It was horrible.
It's hard to look at.
Yeah,
Well, we did
but
anyway.
it was for the
More
best.
time.
Anyways, no, we were just messing around with video game stuff. We didn't know much about the scene going on, and pretty much one thing led to another, and we just started jamming with it, and eventually it kind of started itself. It wasn't really like, honestly, we didn't really like mentally try to do it. It just kind of happened.
No, we had gotten in the habit of having like late night video game sessions that would run 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
Kind of forged on Resident Evil 4. Great game, by the way.
And Smash Brothers.
And we decided to go out to an Advantage show, and that kind of inspired us because we had all wanted to get into a band. We were all like video games. We started playing around with stuff, and then we added our former drummer Matt Pye. He was with us for a while. He quit recently, and then when Ian left, obviously Rex joined us, and then our bassist left around the same time that Matt quit. So we got Tyler here, and now we are locked in unit. 3 records deep, working on an EP with the Megas.
Nice.
Just got done doing a tour in the summer for a week with them. That was pretty good, and also just we also do this yearly event called the BitGen Gamer Fest in Baltimore. That's coming up this June 2009. Should be a blast.
We might be there. It's hard to tell.
Oh, you guys
You should totally be there.
like
Yeah, it's amazing.
yeah, we do. We try to pack the bill with as many bands as we can, all video game inspired. But like a lot of events like this is kind of centered around like strictly covers. Or with us, like we get the Proto Men to come out. We get some chiptune guys. We got the cover thing totally locked down. Power Glove, us, Year 2000X, the Megas, Dino's band, Cheap Dinosaurs. Like we try to diversify quite a bit. So.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
And of course Ultra Ball, which
Yes.
Yes.
defies
Ultra Ball was
definition.
amazing.
Great.
They write songs about Pokemon. It's
Don't get any better than that.
And they're,
Let's all be friends. Let's just all be friends tonight.
Who are your heroes? Inspirations?
Musically or in general?
Either one.
Probably.
Your preference.
Spider-Man.
Good choice.
He's up. He's definitely up there.
Um,
And Batman.
musically, Rocket from the Crypt. They're a band that I'm sure almost no one's heard of, but they inspired me a lot with the guitar
Excuse me.
and how we arrange material.
I listen to a lot of like pop rock and metal. So you know, Weezer is a big influence on me, but also like Lamb of God, early Metallica.
Throwing some Iron Maiden also in mine.
Yeah, Iron Maiden's in there.
Sabbath.
I gotta say Shigeru Miyamoto just because it's kind of appropriate. And also I'll second Batman as well.
I'll say Nobuo Uematsu for this band. Cake in general, because they're just so wonderful. I'm very happy. I'm very zen right now. It's like in my right ear. As far as how I play, like Matt Bellamy from Muse, it's a huge influence, especially now that I have a synth pedal. And Radiohead.
Oh, and Obama.
Oh, and at the drive-in, definitely.
Obama.
Obama.
Obama all day. Gangster.
Rock on.
People know that he can shred among the best of them.
Yeah.
I won't have to drive in to play his inauguration. That would probably make me the happiest person.
They don't exist, dude.
I know, but if they would get back together and just do like,
That'd be great.
I'd lose my mind.
What's your guys' favorite band?
I have a
Bible
top,
Quest.
I have a top
I know.
five.
Yeah, I get
Bible
top
Quest for the win.
If you got a top 5, name them. I know that's probably a pretty hard question.
I mean,
answer
I'll-
just
I'll
one game.
rattle mine off
Let's talk
in a
about that,
heartbeat.
We'll change it. What's your top 5?
Top
favorite
5.
games?
Top 5.
Make it a bit easy.
Super
I
Smash
want to do
Brothers
both of
Melee,
these. I want to dance
easily.
to both of these.
Melee's
Go
in
for
the
it,
top
dude.
Super
5.
Smash Brothers Melee, Final Fantasy Tactics, Chrono Trigger, Castlevania Symphony of the Night, and Resident Evil 4. Those are-
Nice.
Yeah, RE4, Mario 64, DuckTales,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Super Dodgeball.
Nice. Love
Let me
When's
think.
that coming on the way?
definitely Star Tropics honorable mention.
Turtles 1, even though that game is impossible,
Fucking Dan level.
it's got a great soundtrack.
Electric fucking.
Yeah, electric pink seaweed. What the hell is that?
And a turtle that drowns.
Yes.
I think I already said that.
Let's see. Link Pass, number 1. Final Fantasy 7. Oh god, Gunstar Heroes.
That game is fun.
That game is awesome.
Fucking- River City Ransom. And Bible Quest. 'Cause you can't die.
It was Bible
That's wonderful.
Adventures.
I gotta,
My
Oh,
God.
I'm sorry, Bible Adventures.
I gotta
Yes.
say, Ocarina of Time, definitely number
Oh
one.
god, Twilight Princess is in there. I mean,
Yeah,
good game.
It's good.
Yeah, Ocarina of Time,
Link to the
Chrono
Past.
Trigger, Star Fox. I've always been a huge fan of Star Fox. GoldenEye, 007.
Fuck
Nice.
Which
you.
I
Okay, is
recently
that cool? Like,
I don't
smashed.
Alright.
We don't
Everybody
give a fuck.
And finally, yeah, I'll go with Super Mario 64. Also, game is perfect.
Yeah.
Top bands.
Actually, I haven't played Marvel Capcom 2.
I mean, seriously,
What have I been bitching about these
favorite
entire
games like we've all played like a bajillion of them. Like I could keep talking about that for a long
Well,
time.
yeah, that's what I said. That's probably a hard
Yeah.
question.
Those are all. Those
Mega
were
Man
those
2,
were my top
definitely.
Nintendo games.
Yeah, Mega Man
really.
2. I mean,
Mega
Super
Man 2.
Mario
Bible
World.
Adventure. Bible
We
Adventure.
could go
big
on
joke.
for days.
Marvel
Yeah,
Capcom 2.
What do you guys do in your off time when you have it?
Work.
If you have any.
Non-existent.
I work at GameStop. I'm a store manager or assistant store manager at GameStop, so it's kind of my life.
Well, yeah, or you could switch it up. What do you do when you're not playing music?
Play video games.
Yeah,
Well,
pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I think we could all relate to
what's
that.
our number?
538.
538.
I'm a heavy drinker.
You'll no longer need to die.
Okay.
Well, then you go along with this
See ya.
guy.
All right. Yeah. So.
Megas are on the way.
Yeah, I do that. Yeah, a lot of that.
Fair enough.
Nice.
JD's in like 8 different other bands.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a death metal band. I got a Motown cover band. I play in Rick Andy also. This band. I'm working on a rock opera that's been in production for about 2 years that we're doing some. It's coming to finalizing steps right now.
Nice.
And I work as a bellman / valet at a historic hotel in Fells Point down in Baltimore.
That's cool. That's cool.
What are your top games? I'm curious.
Go for it.
I mean, just to dodge the ones that have already been mentioned, I mean, Pokemon's obvious.
Pokemon. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Vagrant Story is one that I love that just doesn't get nods very often.
Yeah.
Man, yeah. what ones do I like that haven't been said already? That's what I mean. Where most of my time. Oh, I don't know if we want to get to newer ones. The Sky series. I love all of the Sky games.
It's like Tactics. So.
Yeah, it's RTS. Yeah, I mean, pretty much any turn-based strategy I'm down with, but yeah, this guy was it. I put like hundreds of hours into each one. But yeah, that's nothing. My Pokemon times, like, I have every game, and they're all like hundreds of hours on each class.
Yeah, he's Pokemon.
That's the name for our
that's
band,
what we
Rare
call
Candy. So,
But yeah, I won't detract too much from this.
yeah, shut up.
Like I said,
Get
we're
your
going
whole
Talk too long already.
So, wild card. Anything you want to say, comments, or whatever, go with it.
I've had a blast this weekend.
yeah.
I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, it's been fantastic.
This is one of the best times I've had in my entire life. It has been incredible. All the bands blew my mind. Like, and even our performances blew my mind last night. I didn't think we were gonna sound nearly as good as we did.
We were
I was
just so
like,
good.
It's got to be recorded somewhere, I'm sure. Yeah, with that, on that note, actually, probably one of the coolest things about this band in particular, versus, because as I said, I'm in a bunch of other bands. It's like a really tight-knit community. We've been doing it for like about 4 years, and like we formed like some strong bonds with some of the other guys. Like This Place Is Haunted, the Megas, Power Club, all these guys. Like all these events we all convene. It's just like doesn't skip a beat. Always have like a really awesome time. It's been really fun.
Right now, so can I
The Megas are like our brothers now. We went on tour with those
Okay, I'll
guys
use
for
some
a
too.
week, and like
Cool, thanks, Josh. See you.
we fell in love with each other. There, I said it.
Tyler lost his virginity to Josh. We were all up while it
He
happened.
was
It was
very attentive.
Took hours
And
too.
a giver.
That was just actually Josh Brady on the phone.
He
Right
didn't.
there.
You didn't just ram it in there.
Nah,
Yeah, with going with the flow, I hope you don't mind. The Megas are about to invade this shit.
Hey, we don't want it. We don't care.
Cool,
We
man.
just, actually, this is kind of more of a break time because the reason we haven't really even played any games or seen many shows except for you guys because we've just been like running around
Gotcha.
Right on.
Yeah.
You guys been taping the whole thing?
as much as we can. We've been running around like
Awesome.
chickens with their heads cut off. We got him on the handy cam running around half the time. He's got the still, and you know,
Awesome.
we run.
And you guys
around.
are just doing this? Like
Yeah.
they didn't commission you? That's
No,
sweet.
we're just doing it because we want to.
Yeah, it is.
It's great, man.
It is.
I found out about MagFest from Otakon, and you know, I started looking into it. I'm like, this looks fucking awesome. And then I started reading about the bands that were going to be there. And I started listening to the bands, and I'm like, I never even knew like this even existed.
Dude,
like,
seriously,
the
like,
drummers and
where are you guys
stuff.
from?
Pennsylvania.
Dude, you guys gotta make it out to the BitGen show. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
What's really cool about it is it's all of this, but just condensed into one day. So we cut all the bullshit, kind of. Like, people here, it's an awesome event. It's 3 days, so you're here to hang out with buddies. You're here to get wasted and party out, hang out in a hotel. With this thing, it's like, boom, dude. It's just, well,
You come
so
there,
like,
it's
It's
intense
on
the
like
entire time.
Multicom.
yeah. Like, it starts, we usually start at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It runs until about 1 a.m. Like, you know, we got a bar and all that stuff, but like, also 8-Bit Artist, who's one of the dealers here,
Yeah.
he sets up a whole art installation, so we have like 2 or 3 artists who do exclusively video game inspired art.
Yeah, I talked to him. We interviewed him.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So he heads that up, and like, it's a pretty good time, man. If you guys can make it out, I definitely recommend
Yeah,
it.
we're gonna try.
We'll definitely be in touch with
At least
you guys.
one of us.
It's also extremely cheap. Like, we make it a point to make it very cheap. Like, I think last year with a 7-band bill,
It's like 15.
$15.
Man, that is good.
And I mean, we have like 10 TV monitors, all video games going all night.
Nice.
And then obviously the bands, and we do like we try to squeeze in our little Mario Kart tournament with This Place Is Haunted that we do every year.
Yeah.
It's an epic time.
Awesome.
It's funny because like when I joined this band, like I'd known that this existed, video game music, because I used to be in a band with Rex and we played with them, and I was just like, cool, they play video game music, that's awesome. I never heard of that, and then like once I got into the group and I started learning about the scene, like it's crazy. Like I had no idea how prolific it was and had like what a tight knit group it is amongst the bands.
Yeah, it's like when well, keep going.
No, I'm done.
No, I'm
Got
still
a lot of
still
fun,
working
so-
on my interviewing skills.
That's cool, man.
It's alright.
I got nothing relevant to
Drinking
say.
my
Considering I
It's
spent
alright.
most
I mean,
of
you
my
don't go any longer. He's just gonna start saying like really disgusting things. That
Racial
might not
slurs.
You
even
should
true.
hear half the shit that comes out of his mouth.
What?
The whole time
You
now,
guys kicked out of IHOP last
I've
night.
been keeping them on. a leash.
We had already
Sorry.
paid and we were just leaving, and that was just kind of the period on the meal.
You're being kicked out. What happened? I I was there. What
Can I
happened?
make up a story? Can I be funny?
No.
I screamed. I screamed. Have you ever tasted Katharine Hepburn's pussy when it's been soaking in apple juice all day?
Everyone balked at him, and then I, was the voice of the masses. I'm like, it's Diane Keaton.
I was quoting Patton. Well, I wasn't quoting Patton Oswalt. I was
Spouting.
drunkenly spouting it in a family restaurant.
I mean, it was 3 in the morning, and
Yeah.
I think the family crowd had tucked it in for the day.
People were still pretty horrified.
Was
It's-
that
it's a-
last
it's a-
night?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a
I
great
called
combination of words.
Yes.
I didn't make it to that meal, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I was busy being passed out.
For several hours. In several different locations.
That's how we do it.
That's what you do.
Oh yeah, not like that time at Crabtown where you fell asleep on the sidewalk, huh?
Hey, I was
I haven't heard that one.
That's the extent of the story, but it was
Oh,
funny. He was
yeah.
all curled up like a little kitten on the sidewalk next to a garbage can. It was like fucking hella cold outside, and I was like, man, this
I
is
defy anyone
priceless.
who's lived in Baltimore for more than 6 months. Tell me they don't have a story like that.
No.
Yeah,
I fell
no.
asleep on the sidewalk outside the talking
I'm
head.
coming
There's
up on
photos of
5,
it.
so I still got some time.
Yeah.
I know that I have the capability to pass out in public on a sidewalk, but doesn't happen yet.
Yeah. Right on.
Right on.
Right
What's the
on.
question? I'm sorry.
Wild card, basically. Say
Oh, okay,
whatever
so
you
yeah,
want.
that's pretty much
Anything you want to say.
Cool.
That's what it was. Comments.
So, we're reaching the end then, or?
Pretty much. I didn't have that many questions because I didn't want to come up with a bunch in case
Ask us
the
some more
bands
questions.
Yeah, ask us some more questions.
Yeah, we want more questions.
The way the composition book that you had since kindergarten. Is that my target on the way here?
Favorite alcohol?
Favorite alcohol?
Beer.
Oh my god.
Gin
Bombay Sapphire Gin and Tonic.
Yeah, if I had to go liquor, it'd definitely be gin.
minus the tonic.
But alcohol in general.
Get out of here.
Bourbon. Finally, wood casket aged, if possible.
Also, there's this beer. I know Budweiser puts it out, and I kind of put the damper on it, but it's called Winter's Bourbon Cask Ale. It gets horrible reviews from like beer tasters, but I don't give a shit because they're all a bunch of fags anyway. It's really good. You can only get it during winter.
Yeah.
I've only known it one place, and that's Red House of all fucking places that has it on tap.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I knew that I'd heard that somewhere.
You could all go have that when you get home because you live right next to it,
Indeed, I do.
and it's amazing. So you should try that. It's like beer aged in whiskey barrels.
Aha.
It tastes very, very good.
So how is this going to be seen? Are you guys like putting out a DVD? Or are you guys just doing it online?
We're probably going to throw it online. We were thinking about making a DVD for next year and giving it to Brendan to hand out as gifts or something.
Cool.
Along
Right
those
on.
lines.
That'd be cool.
Well, if it does pop up online, just gonna plug some of our shit. We have.
Oh yeah, plug the shit, plug away.
Oh, we
We're
have
doing that to
3
everybody.
albums that you can purchase on iTunes. The Computer Always Cheats, our first record. Super Entertainment System, our second, and Entertainment System 64.
Guess what the next one's going to be
Effort.
called?
Entertainment System to the second power.
Entertainment System Q.
Yeah.
And the Wii at the same time. So that's just that cool. And then whatever they got coming out next.
Entertainment System,
DSEP.
CD, Turbo Graphics Tiger.
Also,
I have a TurboGrafx.
Do you?
provided we
That's
remain intact
And
long
an
enough to get
Express.
it done and our sanity
on the go.
maintains, we were talking about doing a double disc that we talked about doing it for like
Macaroni cereal. I'm talking about this
long fucking time.
Years.
Talking about doing, but it's gonna be a double disc of all Mario and all Zelda.
Nice.
We're calling it Rock and Roll Cereal because I don't know if you remember the Nintendo cereal was one half
Cereal,
bag
yeah.
of
Yeah.
Zelda,
Yeah.
one half bag of Mario
breakfast.
Yeah, I
cereal.
remember that stuff.
Was it just
Good.
Nintendo cereal? Or was it like Nintendo?
No, it was
Power
called.
cereal?
It was called.
No, it was, yeah, and it had like half Mario cereal. And
I
half
remember.
Zelda.
Oh, I remember the front vividly.
I
So,
remember
yeah.
how it tastes.
I just
It's
get
wonderful.
It was good stuff.
Yeah.
Not as
Can't
good as the
remember what it's
Batman
called.
cereal, but good.
Hey, the turtle cereal, by the way, was amazing.
So yeah, if we can get that out, it's gonna be pretty epic. Both CDs are gonna be like 16 songs each, and it's just gonna be like the cream of the crop of the stuff from any of those 2 games.
Nice.
We kind of figured, a lot of the video game cover bands, they cover like, Stage 1 from Mario 1, or they cover the main theme from Legend of Zelda. We were like, these soundtracks are so utterly great that we're gonna dedicate 2 full discs to each game.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll get that rolling sometime in the future. I don't really know when
I don't
that's
know. I'd
gonna
probably
happen.
expect like a regular album before that's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we can
We're also
work on that a lot faster.
we're also right now recording a compilation EP with the Megas called Megatainment, which is it's a 4-song EP and it's a bunch of songs from the Mega Man 1 soundtrack. and we're doing all the music, and the Megas are doing the lyrics.
You guys can expect that probably a little bit before summer, like
Yeah.
maybe springtime. I talked to them last night, actually. They were supposed to perform Elect Man with us at the show last night.
Yeah.
They didn't have the lyrics ready because it apparently takes them
Because they were
months-
surfing.
No, it takes them months to write lyrics for a Mega Man song. So hopefully it'll turn out
They have
pretty
the
well.
lyrics. They're just, you know, I mean.
Have you looked at them yet?
I haven't looked at them, but they told them.
I cannot wait to hear these fucking
Yeah.
lyrics, man. Like,
I mean, you know, we weren't about
Maybe
to
they have
just go
them
do a
with
song that
them
like
on the way
wasn't
here.
rehearsed ever and we've never heard before and just do it live. I mean, we're
What
gonna
could
do
go
it at
wrong?
Jam Space.
That's
tonight,
how we
but then Andy
record.
went
What?
home. Well, I mean, we're gonna do it tonight at the Jam Space, but then Andy wasn't here.
Yeah.
well, Mikey
Mikey
can
could
sit
do
on
it.
the drums.
He doesn't know the song.
Yeah.
Well,
Anyways.
I
It's
can
an
play the
original
drums.
song.
Anyways.
Alright.
Multi-talented.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
and we're,
instruments do you play?
Well, I play guitar in an entertainment system. Actually, the Motown band I play drums in. Rear Candy I play drums also. All the other bands guitar.
Yeah. Guitar right here.
Gibson
guitar and bass.
SG.
and I played tuba in high school.
Well, yeah, I guess
I
I
played
played
trombone
bass
for a
in
small
Rear
amount of
Candy
time.
also.
Band geek, me too.
Yeah. Oh man, and I was fat and popular. That could not have been the more quintessential tuba player.
I play guitar, bass, little drums, singing, little piano. What's any other string instrument I get my hands on? Banjo, mandolin.
Oh, I also beatbox
Celeste.
and rap as well.
Nice. You want to give us a little taste?
Nope, but
You did some great beatboxing in the band last night.
Yeah, man,
I
we
was
were doing
beatboxing
acapella cake last night.
Yes,
Fucking
you
awesome.
were. To cake, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That sounds good.
And it's cool because you kept trying to like
Neither
stop
are.
and like do harmonies and then keep it going. So it was kind of awkward actually, not cool. But
Were my harmonies any good?
no.
But then you were like, Double Dragon 2, let's go.
You try to do it like 6 times and we're like, we don't know the fucking song, Jenny. What are you talking about?
Like, we can't.
How are
I
you
wasn't
five
there. I was
adult
trying to
people
explain
to
that I wasn't there. I
beatbox
would've
to
had your back.
an obscure song from 20 years ago?
It did seem to be a
Entertainment
pretty
system.
true rendition of it, though. It's, I
538.
didn't know
Did
it,
all
but
the parts. It was crazy.
It sounded
see,
right.
We're in the other building, the weird building.
On the cloud over
We're
there.
the
Pariah building.
One under glass.
Go ahead and open the door. He's apparently 3 seconds away.
We're in the itchy lot.
Open the door. Walk away from the door. Sit down on the bed. Good job.
Did you see the Megas?
Drink a beer instead of opening
I'm
the door.
doing it
Did they
because I
already
want
play?
to. Not
Yeah,
they
they
played.
played
They played right after us.
right after, yeah.
No, you need them.
What were
Hey, it's the Megas.
Yeah.
Hey!
I have them.
All right. So
Nice.
we
Thank you.
got it with scissors, but thank you.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we got that score. But leave them right there. That's cool.
Then we'll meet
That'll
my
just
cousin.
be easier.
What the hell?
We got it last night, I think.
And
Yeah.
play.
So yeah, man. I guess
What's
unless you want to interview those guys.
If they want to be. I
Well,
mean,
it's just
Eric of the Megas, do you want to be interviewed?
we're doing whatever we can.
Sure.
Get over here.
What is this for?
Online.
Get ready to
Porno.
explain something.
People burst into our room demanding an interview of us.
Take off the neck brace slow.
I strangled him half to death last night.
Okay, really quick. We're saving it? One of them, what is it? Okay. The rest of the shit, we got some free stuff for you guys. Who wants a Secrets and Codes 2007 book? Woo! That's all we have left, because Rick Henry threw the other shit out. Okay, does anybody here have our record or heard it yet? Our last one, Entertainment System 64? Thank you. Okay, so this is like, we haven't posted it on our MySpace, this is one of my favorite tracks. This is an all-military game song, it's called Heavy Artillery. It's a 1943 Metal Gear's, I guess not Metal Gear Solid, and is it just Metal Gear? And Bionic Commando Stage 1. So, brace yourselves and, you know, like, have some war out here if you can. Pete, I'm looking at you. You better start some shit up.